Welcome back, everyone, to another live stream. I'm Zach. I'm an accountant. I'm here to answer your questions and play some games. And today we are playing some Minecraft with Claude from Chicago. And we're going to be doing some more work on the Spaceport terminal building. I hope you guys are as excited as I am because I'm very excited about this. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. You know, I've missed a couple of days. It's been very busy. I'm a little bit sick. If I sound a little congested, I've been fighting a cold. But yeah, I'm so happy to be here. It's been I hate missing streaming days. I hate it. I miss you guys. So I hope you guys are having a good week, and we're gonna get started. I'm gonna jump into the game here, and we will jump in with Claude as soon as he's done with talking with chat. Let's see. Oh, here we are. Here we are in the game. Oh, I see AJ in chat saying, "Aw, man, good to see you, AJ. Thanks for stopping by." All right, can you guys see everything? Yeah, you guys can see everything. All right, so here we are. Here is our terminal building. There's Claude running around, and it's looking so cool. It's looking so cool. And I'm looking at this. This looks even better than I remembered it. Our fabulous floor down here. It just looks incredible. This building is so cool. So we're gonna keep working on this today. Claude and I have some plans, and we're gonna do some cool stuff out here.
Microphone activated.
Hello, Zach.
Hey, Claude, how's it going?
It is going good, man. How about yourself, man?
Well, I'm a little sick, to be perfectly honest. I've been fighting a cold. I've been downing cold syrup. You know that cold medicine you get at the drugstore.
NyQuil?
Yeah, I've been downing some of that, and so. But hopefully, I haven't been coughing, which is good. I haven't been coughing.
Good.
But when you get a cold and that whole throat area swells up. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like when you feel your neck and it feels like all swollen and stuff. That's what.
Yeah,
that's
I know
what I
you're
got.
talking about. Yeah, I literally had that about 2 weeks ago.
Really?
On a Wednesday. Yeah, January 1st. Remember, my throat swelled up and I had to go to the hospital.
Oh yeah.
It's just salmon be like.
Oh yeah. Wait, was it contagious? Can you
No, I don't
catch a cold through the internet?
I hope not, honestly, because I ain't trying to die again. Honestly, here. We're being honest with ourselves. Yeah, I'm still. It's honestly because I went to the doctor and then I went to the hospital. Then I went to my regular doctor or whatever you want to call it, and they literally said, "You look fine."
Wait.
There's nothing. Both of the doctors are like, "Yeah, I don't see anything wrong here."
Wait, so you went to a doctor after the fact and they said nothing? They gave you no guidance or anything?
No. They're like, "Okay, the ER doctor said it was cool. You're cool." I was like, "Okay." And because it's not the same, because I've had salmon a million times a million times before.
That is.
I don't know.
That
apparently,
is
the
so...
ER doctor said it was a throat spasm. I could probably know what it could be from, honestly. But I'm not gonna admit to that on stream.
That is so obnoxious. That's like taking your car into a mechanic when there's a strange noise or something, and then the noise doesn't happen when you're at the mechanic shop.
I know.
And they're like, "Well, there's nothing we can do." That's so aggravating.
Yeah. Oh God. Dude, I know. Oh, speaking of mechanics and strange noises, before my grandpa was put into a nursing home. Sorry, grandpa. He had this brand new Cadillac, and he didn't understand so when he drove there, it made a noise every time he got a quarter mile away from his house.
Yeah.
So he called the dealer out, and the dealer came out and they rode the car with him at his house.
Yeah.
And he's driving, and then it makes a noise, and he's like, "Did you hear that?" And the guy's like, "Those are the automatic locks. When you drive 15 miles an hour, your doors automatically lock."
Yeah.
My grandpa did not know that because he never do that.
Oh my good. That's an okay boomer moment.
Yeah, he was. Wait, was he a boomer? No, he was before a boomer. What
Oh,
what is
really?
what is
No.
if you were born, because he was born
He was
2 years
he was the
before the
greatest
depression was.
generation?
He was before the 2 years before the Great Depression, or no, before the end of the Great Depression. Sorry.
Oh, maybe he was one part of the greatest generation. They're the
Yeah, he was
that's
born. Oh, he was born in 30, so he's 90, or he's about to be 90 actually. The Greatest Generation, is that what he's called?
well,
Okay,
yeah,
Greatest
that's the generation
Generation.
before the boomers.
Yeah, because he went to World War II and did all that stuff. Right? Would that put him there? Or was he born in 20? No, he can't be 100. No, he was born in 30. He was born in 30 because that was the Great Depression. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Yeah. Okay, Greatest Generation.
Microphone muted.
Hey, Good Gaming, good to see you in chat. He says, "Get better, Zach. Best wishes." Thanks, Good Gaming.
How long have we
Microphone
been
activated.
doing these Wednesday, Monday night streams? Struggle Duck's having a struggle here.
A struggle. We've been doing it forever.
Yeah, we've been doing it for like 5 or 6 months at this point.
Well, no, because we started. So we started.
Okay,
we started.
Duck.
We started the ARC streams in like July, I want to say, and then we started this. I want to say like 2 months after we started that.
Yeah, so we've been doing this for a while. Yeah, we've been doing this for a while. All right, before we start doing stuff, what we're going to be planning on doing is I'm going to be working on the last wall up here with some additional doors and some glass walls over here. Zach Daily Games is going to be working on our, what would you call this? Our balcony, question mark, outside, like a U shape as well for the testing for the scuba divers for the spaceport, question mark.
Yeah.
Something like that. All right, I gotta get more stone for us real quick.
All right, I'm gonna
I'll
start
be back.
cooking up some glass.
Okay, sweet.
Oh my gosh.
Microphone muted.
I'm having a little bit of trouble here. It's hard to like put blocks in when you're swimming.
All right,
Microphone
Zach,
activated.
I had a question for you. Not a question. A congratulations. Thank you so much, or I don't know. Okay, that doesn't sound like a congratulations. Zach.
Yeah. What's up?
Thank you for making my city last. By the way.
Wait, what? Oh, for the City Skylines
Yes,
stream?
for your season finale.
Oh yeah.
So if you guys haven't seen it, Zach Daily Games always does City Skylines. We did expose you before. Sorry, I had to do it at the end of the stream one time.
Yeah.
You have like 500 hours played. Not 500. He has something pretty dang close to that. I think it's like 390 or something.
Yeah.
So pretty close. Just round it up. Something like that. And if you haven't seen it, go watch his channel. But he just had the finale, with the Claude from Chicago City.
Yeah, I'm really happy with
it
how
was
it turned
awesome.
out.
And you did reach 100. I watched it all, by the way. Sorry, I was not able to watch it the day of, but I did watch it after, and it was really good. I was kind of getting, honestly, a little nervous though, when you're like, man, who cares about the water? It's the last episode. I was like, Crips Island, and then you insert meme.
Yeah.
The guy. I was like, oh no, this isn't gonna last too long. Duma says, wait, you started that in July? Yeah, we started Ark in July, but we've only been able to play well, just on the Saturdays. We did switch it up a couple times. Did we do it twice a week or something like that?
Minecraft?
No, Ark. Did we
Ark?
do that twice a week? We
Yeah,
did it like on
at
Wednesday,
the
Saturday,
beginning,
something weird.
yeah, at the beginning we were doing it twice a week.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like remembering which Ark twice a week will be coming back. Zach, do you want to tell them about that?
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about doing it twice a week, maybe starting at the end of this month. I mean, there's just so much that we need to do. There's so much to do still. So yeah, at the end of this month, we might be bringing it back to twice a week.
Yeah, and that would probably be Monday or Saturday and Monday. Sorry. Where is Guardian Duck? Yeah, he ain't gonna be here. This is the wrong world. Wrong world. I'm going to Oh, by the way, TikTok, man, Country Roads is canceled. Sorry, gaming. I know you just left, but I've told him this before. Country Roads is canceled.
What do you mean?
Okay, it is canceled. I am canceling Country Roads right now. I am canceling it right now. I didn't realize how annoying Country Roads was because I listened to Country Roads growing up. So I'm sorry. Me and Zach are the only true OGs here. I don't know if Zach even listens to country music. But okay, so my dad used to play it all the time. All right, and that was pretty cool that, RT played it. I was like, haha, funny, because in the world, yeah, la la. Okay, now it's getting a little bit too much. Now people just keep redubbing the songs with even nastier voices. It was a big thing as well with Fallout 76.
Yeah.
I think that's where RT got the idea from because 76 was such a hype game that it was going to be really good.
Yeah.
Which obviously, first off, by the way, guys, can we stop complaining about Bethesda trying to do a multiplayer game? Or not Bethesda, whatever. Whoever made that game. I think it was Bethesda, whatever. That, there's going to be bugs, okay? And people were so triggered that they had, like, a patch that was bigger than the game itself the next day would get released. Like, they're trying here. Like, they could have just left it like that, like Grand Theft Auto 4. But, hey, okay. Sorry. I gotta just get a little upset here. Sorry. Where was I at? Oh yeah, Country Roads canceled, by the way. I remember when John Denver died. I don't remember the exact date, but I remember going to my lady friend's house, and I turned on the radio, and they put Rhinestone Cowboy on. I don't know if you know that song.
Yeah.
Is that Does it just keep talking?
No,
or...
I know it.
You gotta lock a rhinestone. Okay, I can't sing because copyright. Not because my voice can't do the lyrics. But yeah, Rhinestone Cowboy. And I was like, damn. Or I'm sorry. We're jamming in the car,
Yeah.
Or I was jamming in the car, of course. And then they hit it on the radio saying, and John Denver died earlier today in his home. And I was like, the guy that has his face like open really like he's smiling, and then the next picture his face is like shocked.
Yeah.
Like, see, isn't it funny like how we could just talk about memes and everyone knows exactly what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And I was like, that was a sad day. I do remember when Merle Haggard died as well. Like, it always seems the country station always seems to play like the saddest song, like, because the Rhinestone Cowboy is talking about how he's like retired and people like want to still hire him for stuff.
Yeah.
Like, he was like legitly retired that day. Sorry. I'm sorry. I had to say it. Fun fact, last time we saw Guardian Duck was 9 months ago. Yeah, okay, by the way, while we're here, Guardian Duck probably will not be making his return because Zach insert City Skylines problems again with assets.
Wait, do you want to sleep?
Sure. I am sleeping.
Yeah, the City Skylines study I did, I tried to use a whole bunch of like mods and assets, and it killed my city. It was By the
Yeah, I see you struggling. Yeah.
I had over 100 custom assets by the end, and it just, I guess your city can't handle that.
Yeah, I remember specifically on my old series on my other channel because I got it up to like 250,000 people, and not the flex, sorry. uh, but I remember specifically putting it on ×3, and the bar was going at the same speed as ×1.
Really?
And I remember putting it on ×1 and no one like moving at all. Like
Really?
they were going in slow motion, and I was like, this does not seem right. Let me like restart the game. Maybe something's wrong. But that was long before I met you, long before I knew this problem, because you're the one that really brought it up, and I was like, honestly, that is probably the problem of that city. Like, there was like a ton, like Zach, you had like 100. Like I downloaded everything everyone told me to do,
Yeah.
which is probably not the best for running that city. It did turn out pretty cool, by the way, at the end, but
Yeah, I think you're just supposed to be a little bit more selective in what you do. Like you can't like do everything. You have to like pick and choose what you really want, what assets you really want, or what mods you really want. Because if you try to do everything, it just like slows it all
yeah,
down.
blows it up.
Yeah. So next city I do, because I do want to do another city. I'm just going to be like really selective in what I download.
Yeah, I don't, because I want. Well, I got a lot more to do on my road, so I have no choice here. But I kind of want to do a scenario just to see how like I do, because I didn't even know scenarios were a thing, honestly.
Oh, they're hard, Claude. They're very, very hard.
Very hard.
Yeah,
is what you say.
I'm shocked at how difficult they are.
Yeah.
I know you're a pro gamer and everything, so I'm sure you're not gonna have any issues. But they're really hard. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that
Well,
sounds.
I mean, clearly I didn't win. I didn't win the one I was trying to win.
You got up to 100,000. I also okay. Well, first off, two things before we do that. We need to get a beacon because this is taking absolutely forever to get anything ever done.
Wait, why are
but
you
two,
saying that?
because like I just want a bunch of stone. I spent 20 minutes and I got like 5 stacks.
Well, that's because we're still poor, Claude. We're still poor. I mean, we're not like as rich as you are in your other
Yeah,
Minecraft
true.
world.
True, that's true. Wait, what were you saying? Oh no, the other thing is well, first off, you took actually good care of your city. I think those scenarios are just to try to get the stuff done, not to make everything look really, 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 really nice.
Yeah,
If I was playing a scenario, I would have hecka said yeet water grids, yeet
yeah, but then
Crypts Island.
then
They
it-
would have been straight grids.
then it's boring
That-
though.
I
mean,
know.
what's
I
the
know.
fun in
I'm not
that?
complaining. I am not complaining. I am not complaining. I loved your city. I loved your city, and I loved the amount of detail because I used to do that all the time. But I can only do grids. I just cannot. I physically just cannot make a circle. I like it's just so. It is just so. Like for me, like those. By the way, watching those water grids, seeing them again because I completely forgot you did doing those. I remember you were doing them live, but I completely forgot about it. Because you're like you
what
started
water
the other one
grids?
like yeah, the water grids on your world
Like
in City
the
Skylines.
pipes.
No, the water grids that you did in your world. You know the houses. Zachariah's Island.
Oh yeah. Oh, the liquid grids.
Liquid grids.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, those look really nice. So I might be able to do that, but I physically just can't do a circle. I see that extra piece of grass like right there. Like, what did I just spend like $20,000 on? I'm not gonna like. I just can't. I don't know. Maybe that's just because I'm from Chicago. Maybe if you like if you came from a different like background, maybe I don't know. I just can't. I can't. I'm not a city designer anymore. I'm putting the hat up on the rack for designing. For of course anything not a grid shaped. Claude OCD City Skyline streams. Well, yeah, that too. I'm thinking about trying to remake my map that I lost. Big sad. Yeah, sure. Look, I wanted to play on your map, but Sugar Look was making a map for us, but he was like 4 months in, and like I gave him like a deadline twice. Sorry, Sugar Look. I know it's not like that easy to make a map in the first place. But that's why we went to the, I think it was the new Amboise series, and then that just got done goofed. It spent 50 hours on that map? Oof.
What was the map that Fred came from? Because Fred originally came from a City Skylines map, right?
Yeah, Fred
Was
is
that
from my old channel. My old channel.
Oh.
Fred, I'll send you the video. Fred was like honestly like the first birth of things. So I got a computer. Like I built my computer before Christmas,
Yeah.
and I just like, you know, I was playing on my PS4 at the time. I was streaming on there. I try to do it every single day, but no one ended up watching more than like 5 minutes. That's why I deleted all those videos from that channel. Then what was it? I got my new computer, and the first game that I played was City Skylines, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna do one stream on City Skylines, just see how it works, you know, because like this game was fun. I never got to play it longer than like 2 hours. Like I played before, but it's not fun playing. Like for me now, it's not fun like doing stuff on my own. I need somebody to watch. I need AJ to watch, actually.
AJ specifically.
AJ specifically. If AJ's not here, it's like it. But so I did it, and like I got like a decent, like I got like 100 views on the first day, and I did it for like a couple hours.
What?
And I was like, first off, there's no way. Every time I posted anything ever on a channel, no one ever watched.
Yeah.
And I was like, there was like the first day there was like 7 people watching, and this is when RT was still doing his thing, and I did not know who RT was. I did not know who RT was. Apparently, he's a part of the Yogscast. Really cool people, by the way. But because I was telling you the whole story about, you know, me watching them growing up. But okay, I did not know that. I did not know who RT was, and there was a bunch of people doing City Skylines, and it was blowing up at that time. And I didn't know that. I was just playing because I wanted to build a city.
Yeah.
And somehow on like the 3rd episode, Degma Hall, Marcel, and GTSU, and Cripsa came, I think, a little bit later. Like there's a couple people, and Hudson. I don't know if Hudson watches your streams. I think he does. Because he loves City Skylines. And Alex. Or Alexios, I think. Whatever. I'm sorry, Alex, if you're watching this. I think it's Alex. I always call him Alex. I think it's Alexios though on his thing. Long story short, yeah, somebody I made Degmahal's Ranch on the 3rd stream, and everyone was like, "Oh, man, there's a guy named Fred over there," and I built a McDonald's like right next to it, which I had an asset loaded in from like 5 years before or whatever. It was a long time before. And they're like, "Oh, Fred got eaten at McDonald's," and then somebody said something about the Jake Paul brothers, and I was like, "Who is this Fred dude?" Honestly, because I was not following the chat at that point.
Yeah.
Because I was so new to it. And they're like, "Yeah, Fred got eaten," and then I'm sitting here building an amusement park later on, and then they're like, "Fred's Wonderland, name it Fred's Wonderland." And I'm like, who the heck is this Fred dude, okay? And I did not know who this Fred dude was. And then they reminded me.
Holy
like,
cow, what is happening here? What is going on?
Oh, I have a Silk Touch pickaxe, and I got a bunch of coal, and I got my Fortune pickaxe, and I'm just trying to get a bunch of coal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not like... But yeah, something like that happened, and Fred and then I kind of did, like, they made the story up. I honestly, I didn't do that. I was just like, Degma Hall, which cows do you want? And he said, give me Highland cows.
See, I didn't know any of this.
Something like that.
See, you should make like a video explaining who Fred is, or like explaining the backstory. Because I think like 70% of your viewers have no idea. I didn't know.
Yeah, Fred. So the story of Fred, we'll briefly go over it. So Fred was born on Degma Hall's ranch, And his goal was he was a happy cow. He was in charge and he was leading everyone.
Yeah.
Then Fred was kidnapped by the Paul brothers and eaten at McDonald's that was across the street. They just went over there, kidnapped him, and ate him. And his fellow brethrens called the police for help and search for this crime. And they never found who was guilty, but they did rescue the city. The Lord Fred actually came down and rescued the city.
Wait, didn't he get blown away by a tornado at some point?
Was it on this channel or the other channel? What about me? I don't. If it was on this channel, I don't. Fred has done a lot of things. He's the Lord of City Skylines. He's done a lot of things. It's kind of hard to keep track, but there will eventually be a story.
I think I remember.
Exactly
I think I remember one of your streams where there was like a tornado or something, and I don't know.
What's up, Unbeatable Gamer? Yeah, no, yeah. Fred has a lot of things. Okay, so I stacked up the tower with my Silk Touch pickaxe. We exactly have 6 stacks here of coal, so I'm just gonna shove these into these furnaces down here. So you don't need to worry about coal for a while, Zach. I'll take care of you. I'm just gonna shove them in the front ones, and then we'll fill up the back ones. So there you go. So don't worry about coal. That's not gonna be a problem. All right. And then I'm gonna start stacking these up with more stone, just so we can get these going. We don't have too much stone, but I came back with a decent bit of it. Struggle Duck says, "What about me, JK?" Yeah, I don't know if you were there. Like, there like this. I'm very thankful that the people that came over, because if not, I don't know. PvP, by the way, thanks for watching on Twitch. I know you typed that a long time ago, but I remember specifically reading it and not saying it out loud. Claude milking the spaceport. Claude milking the spaceport job. Fred smelted them all. You know what? Oh, by the way, Zach, I have right here. I don't know if you remember this because I don't think you probably ever looked at this kind of script before. Maybe it's been a long time. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know like those the split scripts, is that what they're called, or the 2-page scripts? The ones that you the ones that you like split page, so like half page is the audio, or sometimes it's 3 columns, like it's like audio, like video, and then lines or something. I don't know.
I've never used one of those.
I'll send you a picture of it. I'll send you a picture.
Well, no,
you might
I take
know
that
what
back.
called.
There's.
It's like more for like radio.
Well, I don't know. I'm not that familiar with radio, but they do use something similar to that for like heavily edited stuff. Like if you work in shows that are like clip shows that is all like editing, they'll have a 2-column script where you have a description of what's going to be editing, and then like a column for voiceover.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. It's not one of it's kind of like that. Whatever. I know what you're talking about. Sorry, like I'm not trying to excuse that.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so well, this one's more for radio, but that it's a basic. It's like a simple script, so you don't have to make anything like super like complicated. Like it's more for like I guess video than instead of like film. Like obviously with film you would have EXT, desert,
yeah,
sunny day, Zach Daily Games, Claude from Chicago, Spaceport building, and then line in the middle. Zach Daily Games confused. What do you mean we're building a spaceport building or something, like, you know?
Yeah,
because that's how like a film script is, right?
Yeah.
I know it's so hard to tell over audio, especially for no one that knows what we're talking about right now. I'm only wearing gold armor because Zach will not let me buy diamond armor.
Wait, don't blame this on me, Claude. This is your choice. I offered you. I have leather pants. I offered you my leather pants, and you didn't want them.
Oh gosh. Oh, I do need pants. Yeah, that's true. I'm waiting for. I need like half a level of experience, so then I can enchant something at 30. I don't know if I'm gonna enchant my sword, so then me and you can have cool swords, or if I should just get boots and enchant them. Sherlock knows all the enchantments and what's the best and what's not. I don't know. I just know what I
Oh,
need.
you know what? I wanted to ask
I don't know
you.
which one.
I mean,
Yeah.
a serious enchantment question. Which enchantment is better, mending or silk touch? Like if
Mending for sure. Mending because you
really?
can always get silk touch later. Mending will every time you get XP, you will repair. That's what I'm doing right now.
But like, but silk touch, you can't pick up
Well,
glass or anything.
well, I have a silk touch pickaxe if you would like to borrow it, but I need to repair that with diamonds right now. Is if I have to waste 4 diamonds to repair the silk touch pickaxe because I don't have mending on
I
it.
don't know, Claude. I think you're wrong on this one. Because like
And there goes all my levels.
mending, like you can mend in other ways, but without silk touch, there's things you cannot absolutely do, like pick up the leaves of trees, for instance.
You can use shears.
Well, I guess. I guess. I'm just saying.
No, this is where I will rank enchantments of importance. Now, this is why I have that huge villager trading hall, which we are, by the way, nowhere near of doing. Okay, that's gonna take us a lot of time and a lot of effort to do that.
Yeah, after we do the guardian farm, then we'll do.
Yeah,
Then we'll do that.
yeah, probably. That, but well, honestly, I think we should do it the other way around if we did it. Okay, villagers are not as hard as a guardian farm. But I would say the first enchantment that you should all strive to get for, which is the best enchantment to, like the first one you should probably hopefully get, is Fortune 3. If Fortune 3 is not available, then obtaining Silk Touch until you can get Fortune 3. Once you get Fortune 3, so it's like, it's either way. Once you get Fortune 3, you can get more diamonds from stuff. That's how we have so many diamonds at this point. We have like more diamonds on here than I think on Fredcraft, honestly.
Really?
We have a lot. Because all the coal that I got there would have only got us a stack, but with my Fortune 3 pickaxe, I got 6 stacks from... I think it was 2 stacks, actually. 6 stacks from 2 stacks. Like, look at that inflation.
Yeah.
So, I think those are the first 2 you should get. Then, once you have a bunch... After you get that, because Fortune... The whole point of you getting Fortune 3 is you can get those extra diamonds to repair your pickaxe when you don't have mending. I repaired all my tools here for about, what was that, guys? Like 7 or 8 diamonds? With mending, all we would have to do is sit at our zombies farm for like 5 minutes and and have like all that repaired. You don't need mending. Back in the day, there was no enchantments, and it was not a fun time. But at the time, it was a fun time because a diamond pickaxe. You have 1,000 hits on this, man. Look at how much faster they can mine than iron. Once you get it, there's no point of worrying about efficiency 5 any time early on. You need to get
No
yourself
point?
a beacon. Early on, once you have enough money to get a beacon, efficiency 5 will be the best, your best friend. Because if we had efficiency 5 right now, I could probably get you about all the stone you would need ever in your entire lifetime in like 5 minutes or less. But we don't have a beacon. We have 1 skull, but we need 2 more actually, and then a bunch of iron. I did not like beacons back in the day because of how nasty they looked. But nowadays, I have come to the conclusion that they are the best thing of all time with efficiency 5, the best enchantment of all time, or like combine, especially with the guardian farm. If I knew that before, I would have set up all these beacons before I started doing that guardian farm, so I wouldn't have died as many times as I did. Jeffrey says roses are reds, violets are blue. Okay, Jeffrey. We need to chill, or you're about to lose that. Mending, yeah. Overall, I think mending is the best enchantment, but it's not the. If you're going for like the first enchantments you need, which we have both of those, Zach. Well, as in we, I mean me, but you're a part of me in a sense, right? Because you're playing on this world, right?
Okay.
We're a team.
Yeah.
So we both. So like, I know you can't pick up the glass right now, but we can. I could try to get you a silk touch pickaxe, so then you can pick up the glass.
Yeah.
But we'll eventually get it. I think honestly we should just try to get one villager with mending, just like one villager, and then just rank him all the way to like cheapness, and then we won't have to worry about anything ever. But that's not today project. Like right now I found 5 diamonds and I got 12 out of it. So that just made up for all the diamonds I lost for ranking that up without mending. So it trades off. That's why I say like fortune is like a necessity if you don't have mending. Because I think mending's a new thing, isn't it, guys? Pretty sure, like a newer thing.
Are you able to sleep?
Yes. I'm just getting some more stone and then I'll come up there and start building. Another enchantment you need is unbreaking. It's not a necessity. It is definitely helpful. Definitely helpful. Because you know how your pickaxe... Well, I don't know if you have this setting on. I think it's F3G. You don't have to do any buttons with F3. But a regular pickaxe has 1,561 hits. And with Unbreaking 3, that's times 3. In a sense. It's technically times 4 because Minecraft doesn't know how to do mathematics. But technically, it's times 3, 4. Because it's like the rarity of the fortune pickaxe. Like sometimes you'll get like a bunch of diamonds and sometimes you won't.
Yeah.
It's all luck based, of course, or RNG.
So I have a little complaint with Fredcraft. So I've been watching all of the Fredcraft streams. I haven't been like hitting your Fredcraft streams when you've been streaming, so I've been watching them after the fact.
Yeah, I try to leave like hints in there, like, "Hey, Zach." Well, talking about Zach, I'm not trying to be. No, I don't. I hope I don't be toxic. If you do hear that, please call me out.
Well,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I was a little bit triggered at Jeffrey's throne room. So
What do you mean?
So you built Jeffrey's throne room, right? In the base of his evil castle. And
Correct.
The throne room's amazing. The throne room is awesome. But like you had kind of, when you were talking about it in earlier streams, you had kind of talked about how you were going to do a whole carpet thing. And like I was so looking forward to like, because actually I honestly don't know how carpet works in this game, and so I thought you were gonna like do this whole crazy carpet thing, and there is not one piece of carpet in Jeffrey Duck's throne room.
Yeah.
Has anybody mentioned that?
Honestly, I completely forgot.
I was so triggered. There's not one single piece of carpet in there.
I guess after this stream, I'm going to be grinding some carpet out for the next stream. The next stream, 77, I think.
I mean,
will have. I think I don't know. The next one that comes out will have carpet in there for you, Zach.
Not only is there no carpet, there's a bunch of pandas rolling around in the throne room. Whose idea was that? I mean, poor Jeffrey Duck has to walk around on those hard floors all day long in his throne room.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I don't think he's gonna be doing any walking anytime soon. But those pandas were a gift from the far lands of Japan.
Wait, how did you get 3 of them? Because you just had 1, right?
I bred them.
But you just had 1. Or did you have 2 of them?
Oh, we went back.
Oh, you went back and got another one?
Yeah, it took us like another hour to get another one.
Oh, I must.
But we got another. So one of them is Hudson, and then another one is. One's Hudson, and then another one is No Name. Yeah, you have a lot of catching up to do. Sorry, Zach. Put that bad boy on ×2 speed,
Oh,
or
well,
just start skipping through.
well, some of them some of them I watch them out of order.
That's fair too.
So like skip
There's
ahead.
just too many. There's like
Yeah,
honestly.
they're like, man, you've been spending some long hours streaming. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
what's happening with your back? What
Oh,
what
God.
happened with your back?
Everyone chill, okay?
What do you mean?
There's nothing wrong with my back.
No. So you had like a 10-hour of streaming in one day, and then the next day you come on stream and you still stream the next day, and you're like, I can't move my back.
Sounds about right as well. Yeah, my back is fine. Yeah, it's definitely me sitting there for like that amount of time. That is 100% the cause of that. Was that gonna make me not sit there for a long period of time again? Probably not. But yeah, it was definitely me sitting there. It's terrible because I have this kitchen chair, man. That's what I'm sitting.
Wait, what? You're sitting in a kitchen chair?
Yeah, I've been sitting in this kitchen chair for like over a year now.
Wait, do you even have a desk?
No, I have two. Those foldable coffee tables or whatever they're called, like those kitchen tables. Like like
my goodness.
Like if you were like had that family where they would like. Yeah. I have like two.
That's crazy, Claude. That's bad ergonomics. Of course your back hurts.
Yeah, it's not fun. I don't like. I'm also like you though.
Oh my goodness. If either of us had enough subscribers to do like to do like donations, I would do like a fundraiser to get Claude a chair. Be like, everybody donate to get Claude a chair.
Yeah, let's see what they're saying. I think they're saying something about. Oh, they're talking about crossbows and stuff like that. Yeah, that would be nice, but at the same time, I don't need a chair that bad. Well, I do, but I also don't. Like, what kind of? I would love to get a chair, but at the same time, I could struggle a little bit longer. This is what Struggle Duck has been teaching all of us. There's a little struggle. Struggle Duck used to play Fortnite, by the way. Sorry, Struggle Duck, for exposing you here. Struggle Duck used to play it on like this terrible monitor that was like, how old was it, Struggle Duck? It was really old, and it was so hard for him to play. And then his buddy Daniel actually upgraded him, which was so nice, by the way. Infinity only works on bows, not crossbows. I don't think. And you need to have one arrow in there. Brady, what's up, dude? Oh, he said, bruh, it was so blank. It was so blank to chuck it across the room. Yeah, the Struggle Duck knows the struggle. If anybody wants to know a struggle, just please talk to Struggle Duck.
Talk to Struggle Duck.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I will get it. Hudson sent me a microphone, like those preamps, so like you know how you have like your audio mixer? Like I have one of those things. Like I have a Tascam. I have an audio recorder. So like the guys that like the press conferences, they run up to you and like, for people that don't know, they're like, blah blah blah, and you speak into a box now, so they don't have to write it down. Which is, by the way, awesome if you're a reporter. Not gonna lie, because I cannot spell for my life. But I have one of those things, but he sent me a thing saying like it was cheap too. It was only like $30, and so I could plug my really expensive microphone in.
Yeah.
So then I can have it, because I have a Rode NTG2. I don't think anybody knows what that is, but it's expensive. So I'm not trying to flex or anything. Was it really worth the purchase? I did use it in a couple projects. I don't know if it was worth what I spent for it, but my teachers all said the best thing you should invest in is audio equipment, especially for my teacher that did like those commercials and stuff I was telling you before.
Yeah.
And he worked in the industry. It would be more beneficial to spend money on audio because audio won't go back because audio hasn't changed too much like video. Like each year you need to get a new camera, it seems like.
Yeah.
Because
Gosh,
now
I
it's like
hate that.
4K. It's like it's kind of like how those. It's not like the iPhone updates where they just say, "Oh, buy your new phone," like because it has another extra camera. Like these are like legit. Like you gotta, because like before there was 720 and everyone was all hyped about that, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
But oh, HD, and then everyone was hyped about. Now there's 2K. Yeah, let's go. Now there's 4K. Now there's 8K, and they're doing 12K now.
What?
Then there's gonna be 24K, and then there's gonna be they are starting on 12K things. It's like so like it's not like as of right now it's not worth it. You gotta wait until those things go down because remember like right when the brand new flat screens came out for like 12 inch or the 1080p.
Yeah.
I know they were so expensive. Now they're like pretty much half the price from the original ones, and they're better. The same thing with like if you look back radio, they had a big box for radio when the first radios came out for consumer purchase, and then they got shrank down to those little boxes. And then the same thing with televisions, they'd have a huge box and nothing would be in it, pretty much. Then they got shrank down.
Is this kelp useful for anything? Do I have to keep it?
You can trash it. There's so much kelp in the world.
Okay. All right.
Just toss it. If we need kelp one day, we will spend like 5 minutes and get all the kelp we'll ever need in our entire life.
All right.
It'll grow back fast too, so we're not hurting the environment here. We're actually helping it from letting it regrow.
Yeah. Okay.
So anybody's upset here. See a PvP. Let me read some of these things out loud because I think they're asking you. If food worked as the same as in Minecraft in real life, Zach, would that be nice? Food would never spoil. You could always have your baked potatoes on you.
Yeah, that would be
I'm gonna
nice.
be sleeping in a couple of seconds. More like a box than a TV. Yeah, so we had this big TV in the basement, by the way. And it was like a big one. My uncle bought it because my uncle is a very impulse buyer. Sorry, uncle. But long before I was born, he bought like the big TVs and it was like brand new. And it was like that huge box TV, like a flat screen today, but just a huge box. We had that for the longest time because my dad is also like saving money.
Yeah.
Or he's like, it's not really worth. So when I was playing GTA 4 no, it was GTA 5. My dad's like, here's an extra monitor that they were throwing out. So we got it, and I plugged in my GTA cords into the thing, and I did not realize how much the graphics improved instantaneously. And it was a small little monitor TV.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is like HD because it was. And I was like, this is way better than the. So I would like have this huge TV and then put that on top and sit really close to it. And I was like, this is the best thing ever. And by the way, this was like me in like sophomore year of high school or like junior. Like it was late. Like everyone else had flat screens and stuff. And then my dad got a really big TV not too long ago, a Samsung one. And it's really nice. Just looking back on that old TV that we had, and like the colors were like, like it was okay, but it was the equivalent of watching it 480p. Everything you ever did ever. Not fun. Welcome back, Duma. They all are just saying, "Bruh," at this story. You're really making me sad.
Well, not everybody has had those nice new Apple iPhones growing up.
Oh, true. The one thing that my dad did buy that was true, Zach,
Yeah.
he bought the iPhone 1 and the iPhone or the iPad and the iPod and like the minis.
Yeah.
My dad was like a big on that for some reason. And he still has them because my dad never throws anything away. Like, well, it's for technology, of course. And just like looking at that old iPhone, it's so small and it's so big compared to nowadays. It's all thin and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, well, I was fortunate enough to get like I don't know when you got your first phone, Zach, or your first cell phone. Because I know you were older. These like they didn't have like they had the box ones when you were growing up, I assume.
I had one in high school.
Okay, flex on me, please.
What,
But
you
what
didn't,
year
you didn't
in
have
high
one in high
school?
school?
No, I got my first phone I did get one in high school, but I was like it was like sophomore junior year,
I think
and I
I'm
kept
pretty
that for
sure.
5
Well,
years.
I don't really remember. I thought I had one in high school, but maybe I didn't. I don't know.
No, maybe you did. But everyone in chat, see you, Struggle Duck. Good night, man. Any good gaming? Hello. Everyone in chat was saying they were getting their phones when they were like 8 or 7.
What?
Like I know you don't want to have any kids, but I know for a fact you wouldn't give any any kids or any of your brother's kids. I know for a fact you
Yeah.
would never
No,
buy
I would.
anybody
I
a
would.
phone that young.
What do you need a phone when you're that young? Who are you gonna call?
To be honest, though. Oh, Good Gaming got his first phone 21 days ago. Well, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, oh, good luck on your exam tomorrow, Sugar Luck, as well. I got my first phone at 15, so maybe... Well, okay, so not everyone right now is... not everyone has gotten one. I just assumed more people did. The one day I asked, everyone was like, I got my phone when I was like 7, 8. I was like, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not that fortunate. Zach, I have a question for you. How do you like this U shape up here? It's not the best thing. I gotta put some pillars to kind of support it going up. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do that out of yet, but how do you like this so far?
Yeah, I like it a lot. I think it looks pretty cool.
Oh, sweet. I did it with half slabs to save on the material. Plus, half slabs, I've always never liked them, but I do like them now because the half slabs kind of make this room look taller than it actually is. Because, like, if you had a full block, they'd kind of be, like, thick. Like, obviously, if you were in, like, a real building here and there's a balcony, it wouldn't be as...
I gotta say, since you're speaking about half slabs, my favorite moment of your last Fredcraft stream was you were working on the floor of the library building.
Oh.
And you were talking with your chat about how you don't swear all that much in your streams. and then
Okay.
that was the exact moment when you were putting down half slabs and you realized they weren't smooth quartz. And all hell broke loose.
Yeah,
that
sounds about right.
And then Jeffrey Duck was like, "You can't even tell the difference."
No, you can tell the difference. Okay, so the quartz, the smooth stone quartz, are the ones that look like concrete, and it makes those buildings like you can just tell it my modern house over there.
Yeah.
You know how it's smooth, there's like no like lines in them?
Yeah.
The smooth stone works the exact same way, and the ones without it, just like regular, which do look fine if you do a pattern, but it just it doesn't, like the same thing with even with the nether rack over there too. It's so infuriating because I wanted that perfect like flush floor. You know, like how you would go into like a perfect concrete floor, it's like you don't see any lines in it.
Yeah.
So sorry for freaking out. I didn't get my phone because I wanted one. I got it because I needed one. Struggle, or I mean, Good Gaming says, what do you need a phone for it? Like how, like you don't. Well, we're not supposed to talk about ages, but I don't know why I got a phone because I think reason because I needed one, quote unquote, because I
you were
was
so
doing a lot
important.
of yeah, I was doing a lot of stuff after school, I guess. So I had a lot of stuff. My channel and my job when I get one. Oh, good. Yeah, there was something like I was doing a bunch of stuff after school, so like my parents like needed to know where I was at.
Yeah.
No, no.
You okay, Claude?
Oh, shoot, I should have boxed myself up. I knew I
What?
forgot.
What happened? What's going on?
I knew I should have boxed myself up. I threw my pickaxe down, but I didn't box myself up. I found lava.
Did you lose everything?
No, I threw my pickaxe down, but
Oh my goodness.
I should have boxed myself up because I knew what was the problem there. I knew I was gonna die. I wasn't really thinking.
Oh, sorry, man. You just lost all your experience.
Yeah, I spent a lot of my experience just repairing those tools because I use diamonds on the enchantment or on the
Oh, yeah.
So it's not like a huge freak out.
Well,
it happens.
so much
It's
for
Minecraft.
a zero death stream.
There's no zero death stream. It's like shoot. There's a lot of stuff that's well, most of my stuff is here. Every time we go to the Nether, it's very important to leave all your good stuff in a chest. I think I left all my diamonds and stuff in a chest.
Oh, but what about your gold armor?
Or my tool. Oh, I could care less if my gold armor is gone. Honestly. I think it is gone. I think it actually got burnt alive. Oh, no, it's still here. Great. It's still here.
So, the one thing you get back is the gold armor.
Oh, shoot. What did I lose? I got my bed. I have this. I don't know what I honestly lost. I put a lot of stuff in a chest before I continued. Ah, shoot. Whatever. I think I lost some torches. I should have boxed myself in. Whenever you're in lava, make sure you box yourself in above the lava, and so your like stuff doesn't explode all over the place. Ah, shoot. I should also probably cover this hole up just in case if I fall down here again. I was getting quartz for our building, though.
Oh, nice.
So, I have the quartz back that I got. I just gotta get more. Rip Claude. He doesn't know how to block clutch. No, I haven't been in this situation for a while. It's kind of like you're like. It's not like you're not in like that situation all the time.
Yeah.
Like if you were in that situation all the time, no one would probably die. Like I knew I was going to die. That's the thing. It's not like I didn't know I wasn't gonna die. I just forgot to box myself up. Oh, okay. So fun fact: I dropped all my money. Not all my money. I dropped money on college, right?
Yeah.
So on Monday, I start. Or no, it's not Monday because it's Dr. Martin Luther King's day off. I don't know if it's like his birthday. His birthday was today though, or tomorrow. I don't know. Or yesterday. Sorry. But
are you able to sleep? Oh, are you in the Nether?
I'm in the Nether. You should be able
yeah,
to sleep.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Which I never knew that was a thing.
Yeah, that's the best thing we figured out doing this.
I know it's like
series.
if you don't have a bed, just jump into the Nether.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. So classes start on Tuesday. I have one online and 2 in classroom because I'm going part-time again.
Yeah.
But the first class I have is field production. So I don't know what that entirely like what that is. But I'm assuming field production would be something like if you're doing videos outside of the classroom, but like sports question mark? And would that what would that mean? Like
Field production? I don't know what field production would be. It's probably just a general production class, but you'll have to let me know what it's all about.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, do you guys know a guy from Hollywood? Not trying to flex or anything over here. I will have to bring that up though. At some point, of course.
Yeah. Well, it's not like I'm in Hollywood anymore.
But you were. Working on a TTV van, Claude. Work on a TV. Oh, working in a TV van. Yeah, I'm assuming field production would be something like that. Like at the school that I'm the production assistant at, or the college. Like I do a lot of stuff that's not. I do a lot of editing now, but back in the day, when I started, I would cover all the events. I would write all the stories. Use the audio recorders. And maybe that's what they mean. I don't know. Maybe they're like preparing you for that. And then I have a advanced public speaking class that's in the school as well. And then online, I think, is research for researching for scripts or something like that. Something along that lines. Because it's technically, like when you got your degree, was that like a part of the communication as well? Or maybe they just don't do that anymore. So my degree would be media studies. So that's like behind the camera stuff. And it's a communication degree, so that's like it's like the talking and all that sort of thing as well. He's like
I didn't take any communications classes.
Oh, you didn't take any communication?
No. So communications, well, the way my school was set up is communications was like, it was like a lot of people who went into news broadcasting got a communications degree. And so they did some more of that type stuff there.
Yeah, my degree is like doing like that sort. It's not like media studies is like television, radio based and sports. That's what it's defined as, of course. Yeah. I don't know if you've ever heard of that degree ever before.
Yeah,
Please tell me you have.
Well, I think a lot of schools are set up differently.
Because I know there was other things. I know there's a journalism one, and I know for a fact I can't read or spell, which I'm trying my hardest to get better. By the way, I'm not like over here like complaining because I'm just a loser. I do practice. Yeah, I was not doing all that. I looked at those classes. There was like writing, you know, like all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I'm very worried about high school next year. Don't be worried, mate. It seems scary. Yeah, high school does seem scary before you go there. Then it's just like regular school, honestly. But there's more stuff to do after.
Yeah, the cool thing with high school is there's so much to do. Like there's so many like clubs and extracurriculars and yeah, especially if you live in like a big city.
Yeah, we had like clubs for literally everything ever at our high school.
Yeah,
and
I told you I went to like a really small school, like because I went to a private school.
Yeah,
but like even if like my school didn't have stuff, I went over to the public schools and like
and rolled up.
No, just made friends with people at public schools and like went to some of their stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I actually I went to prom at a bunch of like public schools that I didn't go to.
Oh,
I see
that. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Yeah, I was invited to go to a couple other proms. I'm not trying to flick, but sorry. But I was not able to go, and I was honestly a little triggered because the day they asked me was like the last day you could buy tickets, and I did not have $75 cash on me to give to them, so I could get a ticket. They were not gonna buy my ticket. I'm not trying to be cheap here. It's like I have the cash if you want to spot me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about though. There was a deja vu, by the way. Yeah, high school was definitely fun. Would I want to go back to high school though? Probably not.
Oh yeah, no. I wouldn't want to go back.
It was definitely fun. I would not want to go back. I would recommend though to join at least one club or thing, because then you will be able to be like a part of something. Because like most people are not a part of things, and high school is terrible if you're not a part of anything.
Yeah,
it's just
well,
like you just go there.
I mean, just for fun too. I mean, like I was in like I was in choir for a couple of years, and you go on like choir trips, and like I'm no good at singing. Okay, trust me. You don't want to hear me sing, but like it's just fun. You get to go on these trips with everybody, and like choir trips with all your friends. And what I did, we had like a video yearbook kind of thing.
Oh yeah,
where we would
I know what
do.
you're talking about. We had one of those.
We had the yearbook club where people would put together the yearbook and pictures of everybody, and then we had this other club that was a video yearbook. And so you would go around and you would like video like events, and then you would like edit it together and do like a video scrapbook. It was just like fun.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking, because
So
like,
I did that
our
for...
yearbook. Continue.
No, go ahead.
Our yearbook was kind of like something like that, and they like, so you hold your phone, like the thing does, they don't do it anymore because it was just a waste of money because no one really used it.
Yeah.
But like we would record like anything from our production class or yearbook went and filmed. You would just put that in, and then you would hold your phone up with this app, and it would just like show up. Like, so if you saw a picture of the basketball game, you would pull it up, and there was like a highlight reel of that basketball game.
Oh, nice.
So it'd be like, it was just like a recap of that, or like turnabout or prom or whatever it was. No, prom wasn't in there because the books had to be out by that time. But last year's prom would have a video or something like that. Just generally, like, it would just be kind of like predicting what was going on for that. Like stuff that couldn't have been filmed or put in would be just predicting.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. The only thing that I'm looking forward is lunch. The nerds hack the TV every once in a while in the lunch room, and they recruit me as the main hacker to gain control of the TV in the lunchroom to play a movie. So fun. That's what PvP's gonna do in high school.
That sounds like trouble.
Yeah. I remember, gosh, the best thing about high school was, like, I know it's like, you see all those memes is like, well, you guys haven't seen those memes yet because you're not high school and your friends are not posting them. But it was probably the same thing. Is like, there's a meme is like, a freshman year you have all these friends, and then junior year you have less friends, and then sophomore year you have less friends, and then, or sophomore then junior, and then senior year it's just you alone. Which, to be honest,
yeah,
it's kind of true if you don't incorporate yourself.
That was my experience too. Like I didn't know anybody else felt that way either. But like senior year, I was so focused on like heading off to college and like going and doing my own thing after high school. Like I was checked out of high school at senior year. I don't know. Were you?
No. Okay, by the way, high school is the perfect time to transform and get out of your shell. You're going to go to a school with a bunch of people you've never met before, and if you are the nerd and you don't want to be the nerd anymore, and you want to be the cool guy that is a nerd inside, you could do like a bunch of things because everyone's about to hit puberty and like get huge.
Yeah.
You could like definitely, like, that is the time to like change your whole life. Please don't change it for the worse though.
Yeah.
But no, so so I didn't know. See how my progression worked was I didn't know anybody freshman year. I knew a couple people. Sophomore year, I knew a couple more people that were like my friends now. Like I only have like 2 friends that I hang out with really, and 3 or 4, but that's where I met them. And junior year, I knew a bunch of people because we played hockey all the time. So we met a bunch of people. It was all pickup, and there was always like 20 people rolling up. So we knew all of them. And I hate to say it though, but I was kind of like we had our own group,
Yeah.
and I was the boss of the
Ah!
group. And I never thought I would be at that point, but I took care of all. I took like it kind of sounds like one of those mafia movies, honestly.
Yeah.
But I took care of everyone that has ever was in our group, or like if we had a problem with somebody, I would go like if somebody had a beef in between everyone, I would go talk to what's going on. Like everyone respected me. I ran that definitely like a mafia movie.
Yeah.
I'm not. It was so fun, and because I knew everyone. I knew all the teachers. I knew everyone. I was doing everything after school. The whole baseball team knew me. The whole football team knew me, because I was doing like film and all that stuff for them.
That's so awesome.
And I
Wait,
was
so
like-
that's your junior year?
That was my junior year. I was kind of getting into like leading everyone. Senior year is like when it blew up, and I was like everyone knew me.
Yeah.
Because I would show every time I would do a news coverage, I would show up in a suit and a tie or a dress shirt and a tie, and I would be like, do you want they're not like me telling them, like they're asking me to like be on my show or be a part of the news coverage that I was doing, and I couldn't fit everyone in. I was overbooked.
Yeah.
It was definitely fun, but it's like because like no one because I did something that no one has ever done before. It's like they all had the television class, and everyone like, oh, that's kind of cool and all, but I made it cool.
Yeah.
Because like picture this, you're playing baseball, Zach, and you're doing really good or you're not doing good, but you think you're doing good, and I roll up and you start being friends with me. Maybe I'll get a couple more extra, shots of you hitting the baseball around.
Yeah.
And everyone likes that. And,
Yeah.
And on the show, I got people that I never knew be on there, and
Yeah.
it was definitely a fun time.
Yeah, you know what? I completely agree with what you're saying. That if in high school, you have the opportunity to make your own mark, or stand out from the crowd, or make an impact, or get people to know you. Like when I went to high school, my freshman year. So I went to a high school where nobody knew me, because I was going to high school in a different geographical region. And so I went in, normally people go into high school with their friends. I went into high school with nobody. And I went in and I was like, you know what? I'm going to get everybody in this high school to know my name.
Yeah, because that was
that was my attitude freshman year. And the way my high school worked is because I went to a really small high school, so they could do kind of different things. And so they started every high school year with a 2-day camping trip. And so everybody went to this a place in the mountains, and we weren't staying in tents. We were staying in
just
bunks, little cabins.
Oh, okay.
And so the whole high school went on this camping trip. I don't think they do it anymore, but on those 2 days, I introduced myself to every single student in that high school. I just walked up to them and I said, "Hey, I'm Zach. I'm a freshman, and I'm starting school here." And I will tell you, after those 2 days, every person in that high school knew who I was. And so I'm a firm believer in exactly what you're saying, that you can make your own destiny. If you want to stand out in high school, go out and make it happen. Exactly what you're talking about.
Sitting inside all day is what I used to do all the time.
Yeah, well,
And
like you with this film class, like you took
yeah,
like just a run in the mill TV class, and you used it to like make a huge name for yourself at your high school, and everybody
yeah.
loved you.
I know. The best thing was covering baseball. I would always tell if you're in a television class, please go talk to your baseball coach. My baseball coach took care of me. I have all this merch, and he even put me on the roster, so I'm officially on the team for 2016.
That's
And
so
I didn't
cool.
play or practice at all. Oh, I practiced a couple times with a couple guys, and one of the guys went to your brother's school, Northwestern, I think.
Oh, really?
He went to play baseball there,
That's
and
huge.
he took care of me. I got the jacket, I got the jersey, I got the baseball hat. I have everything, and I didn't do anything. And the best thing is because we only had to do one video package a month, I did so many extra video packages that the coach from the baseball team would give me. The first time he gave me like $25 to cover a game,
Yeah.
like an extra game just for himself. And then he was just giving me like $25 to cover all these games, and I always end up going on the bus and going on the road trip with all of these people that I like did it. Like if I was not in that experience, like I did not like. I knew I like the coach I had for an English teacher. It was a fun time. It was definitely was worth not just the money, of course, but just hanging out with like all the boys, you know. And he even let me too, Zach. He gave me $100 as a kid, like in senior year, just like an extra $100 after working.
Yeah.
He let me call the biggest game of the year for us,
That's so
which
cool.
which the guy that went to Northwestern tore his arm that game.
Oof.
But I was in the box, and I didn't really do baseball things, but it wasn't like anything terrible. But it was kind of like that, and we like they had it at a big stadium, not like it was
Yeah.
a minor league
Yeah.
stadium,
No, it's like a big
and
deal.
it was awesome. They did lose sadly by 2 that
Oof.
day. They choked at the end, but it was a great game, and I was great calling it because after that, guess what happened?
What?
I was getting I was getting people from the other school because they were our rivals. They were getting me to come out to their games to come record their things. And I have my name on so many high school like teams that I've just done one package for. Because like you would go to the game and I would be like behind a plate filming, and I would have another guy over there filming. And obviously, we said everything.
Yeah.
Or like they just did the filming because everyone was shy. I was the guy that would just talk to everyone. And the parents were like, "Can I get a copy of that?" And I was like, "Yeah, just give me $10." And then they're like, "Sure." And then they gave me $10, and whatever the kid's name was, Zach. Zach was number 10. All right, write it down. And then they give me $10. The next like 2 days later, I give them the entire reel because most coaches, especially for high school, or for baseball, every every parent wants their kid batting, so then they can give it to their coach for film, so they can see or themselves to see where their kid's swinging.
Yeah.
Because you think baseball is like, oh, you just go out there and hit the ball. It is not that. It is way more complicated than that.
Yeah.
But baseball is the most like I didn't even Zach, the whole goal was not to make money. But I ended up making money for doing what I love to do.
Yeah. Man, that's so awesome. That's such an awesome story.
Yeah, but if you're like for you too, man, like if you didn't talk to those people at that camp, then no one would know because you got those votes though as well
Oh,
in your election.
oh yeah, because I ran for the student president and I lost by 1 vote. um,
But
but yeah,
yeah.
I don't know what we were saying. I don't know where we were going with
But
that.
we were going with there's we were going with please get out of your shell because I didn't think I was the guy that would sit at home. I would like cry. I was a big baby, honestly. And I did not know that I could meet all these people from doing all these things. And if I was not in those classes, I would not be where I am at. I would not be doing television. I don't know what I would be doing. I would be completely lost, honestly, at this point. I would not have another YouTube channel. I would not know, like, I wouldn't know what I would be doing, Zach, right now.
Yeah.
I would probably honestly being like customer service at my dad's company.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, they're I don't want to see what it is, but they're a big company, and he would have probably been able to get me in there, which I still have that offer.
Question, Claude. Can what? Oh no, you're sleeping. Wait, I'll ask you when you wake up.
Thank you. I need my beauty sleep. But it's hard to imagine you being quiet. Yeah, no, I used to be like a big baby, honestly. Honestly. Which now I'm just a big triggered baby. It's changed. It has changed.
So, Claude, on the entrance here,
Yes.
do you have any quartz that you could like put around this entrance here? I mean, you might have to take some of this glass out, but like,
yeah,
I don't know if you have any quartz left.
You want? Yeah, I got some more quartz. I can fill this in with hold on, I'll let you. You want smooth quartz, or do you want pillars, or do you want me to just do whatever?
Just do
Just make
whatever
it
you
look
think.
nice.
Yeah, whatever you think to put like a little
Okay,
archway
give me a
here.
couple seconds here. Yeah, I would not be in this position right now if I was not a part of any clubs. If I just went to school and left, I would not be here right now. I would be on that same channel. I probably wouldn't even do any content, honestly. Because like after going to that television class honestly changed my life. Kind of like told me like what I really, because like I always liked doing videos, but I just never knew that I wanted to do videos for a live. Like, let's say it like that, Zach. I know that's way more than that. I don't have my still touch pickaxe. Shoot. But I would not be where I'm at now, is what I'm trying to say. I would have never met you. You would probably be still doing your thing, but I would have never met you. I don't even think I would ever found your stream, let alone, like, I don't know. It's like so, like, if you're thinking about it, Zach, like, what happens if, like, one thing changed in your life, if you're looking back on it? Like, I would have never met AJ. I would have never met Jeffrey, you.
Yeah, you
But,
know,
like, picture, like, like, if you didn't try hard enough to get into that film school at USC.
Yeah, one of the when I think back when I was a kid, one of the most traumatic moments I remember was my family moved from when I was little. We used to live in Oregon, over in AJ's territory, and we moved from Oregon to Arizona, which is like a huge move across the country, completely different state. You know, you're moving to the desert. And like, it was so traumatic. I lost all my friends and I was really young when we did it. And I just remember like waking up and like that move was so devastating. But like now that I look back, if I had not done that move, my life would have been completely different, because moving to the desert actually gave me so many opportunities that I don't think I would have had living in the woods in Oregon.
Yeah. I know, isn't it? It's just like, it's so crazy. It is so crazy. I never had to, sadly or not sadly, I never had to deal with that.
With moving?
Moving, no. I've always lived in the same house, same area. But if I did move, I would probably, I don't know. I just had some good teachers, like especially the baseball coach, not just being the baseball coach alone. Like he helped me so much. And like if it wasn't like for the, like, I don't know, like the same thing with your teacher talking about science to you, or geography or whatever it was, astrology.
Yeah.
If he did, like, picture like just like some of those teachers that changed your life.
Yeah.
Like like, I don't know, like that was the best thing ever. What's up, Dragon? I'm glad to have you here. Thanks, man. Now we're all, I don't know how we got onto the topic. Oh, because they were talking about high school.
I need some more silk touch help over here with these glass panes.
Here you go. Oh, now I
All
need
right,
that pickaxe to mine this.
you're never getting this back.
Don't die with it, at least. I don't need the silk touch pickaxe right now.
Oh,
Just keep. You can
this
keep
is
using
so
it.
cool. This is so awesome. Oh my gosh. I need one of these. How did you get this, Claude?
Well, I told you back in the day to don't spend it on your sword. Just get the wait. How did I get it? I just got it because of I just got lucky in an enchantment. I was not enchanting a pick. The only I just if I was not getting a silk touch pickaxe, I just enchanted something else until silk touch popped up, which I think popped up on the second go, and then I just saved up to get it because silk touch is the best thing ever. Which I'll try to get you one here. But be careful before that pickaxe looks like it's about to break. Please notify me.
All right.
Unless we have mending, then you obviously know just run to the XP farm for a couple minutes. But you'll fix it back up. Because all you do now is you just go to an anvil, and then you just throw diamonds in there, and then it'll repair it. And I have a fortune pickaxe, so no worries there. We can get as many diamonds as possible. It does take XP as well. It's a little bit more costly, but at the end of the day, I don't care if it's more costly. Honestly. Because back in the day, like before mending, that was the only way to repair stuff.
Yeah. So you're going to university on Monday? Is that
Tuesday? Because
Tuesday.
Dr. Brown or Dr. Martin Luther King. Sorry,
Dr.
too many doctors here.
Doctors everywhere.
Here.
So that's the first day?
Tuesday. Yeah, I'm really strange. I looked at the schedule like 6 times because everyone that I knew was going to school this Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's kind of late.
I don't know why. And I looked at it like 6 times, but it's this Tuesday. And I was looking at the emails and they were like, it starts the 21st.
So
I don't know why.
Are you nervous
16
about
weeks,
it?
I think. Honestly, I'm always nervous. I hope I'm at the point now of I've been watching some motivational videos, of course. I am nervous about it, but at the same time, it's going to be really fun, so there's probably no point of actually being nervous.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying.
It's
not as big as USC, so it's one building with like multiple extensions.
Yeah. I'm sure you're going to have a blast at it, but I mean, be prepared. It's really hard. I mean, I had a rough time like when I went through undergrad at university. And I still have nightmares from it.
What?
I'm not trying to freak you out or anything, but like there's like some classes that they're like they purposely try to weed out students. Have you heard of these classes?
First off, can we put the blue glass here, or do you want the white glass?
No, we can do the blue glass.
I'm gonna grab that.
Here, let me.
You're good, bro. Don't worry. You too, Dragon. Don't worry. But what do you mean they're trying to weed people out?
Well, they try to make the class like purposely hard so that the like slackers drop out.
Oh,
but,
like
so like
from like your core classes though?
Yeah, like the core class. That's where they do it. They do it in the core classes because they're trying to weed people out. And so like what?
Oh, you're talking about like English math, right?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about like? I did all my classes at my college, so I don't have to take any core classes. I just got to take electives and my major.
Well,
classes. I still don't think it's going to be as easy as college, though.
Yeah.
So I do understand. So like, I'm assuming they were probably hard as well.
Well, the tactic that these professors do, is they try to give their students more work than they could possibly ever do. And so it's insanely stressful because like you have this obligation to do like 3 readings and write a paper and study for an exam like all at once, and like there's no way that's humanly possible to do all that stuff. And so it's just so stressful. And they do it on purpose because I don't know. I think that they want you to
Oh, let me see that
figure out.
pickaxe back. I need to go get some more stone.
Oh, they want you to figure out how to prioritize, I guess. But I don't know. For me, I just like stressed out about it unbelievably. And so like even today, like I'll wake up with having like a nightmare that, oh my gosh, did I get my homework done? And it's
I know what
back.
you're talking
It's been
about.
so many years
I know what
since
you're talking
university, and I still am carrying that stress.
I know exactly what you're talking about because at ours, like they had something like that, but it wasn't. So when I first went to there, I was like, because I've only went part time. I've never really went full time. Because I'm just, well, that shouldn't be a factor. But I'm dyslexic, so I have a very hard time reading and spelling.
Yeah.
Not the backwards letters. Maybe everything's been backwards. I just never noticed. But I would think I would have noticed when everyone was like, "Hey, you're spelling E backwards," you know.
Yeah.
No, it's just the. Okay, I'm gonna be sleeping. So I'm only going part time. I want to go full time, but that's also a financial strain as well.
Yeah.
But what I was trying to get to is yeah, I know what you're talking about because I had an English class and I kind of did a little slacking off, and like the next day she was like, you know how I get triggered about like misplacing a slab,
Yeah.
and you see like how triggered I get by that. That's how triggered she was because no one read, and oh my goodness. That day she gave us a quiz. Like she just made a bonus quiz out of nowhere. She's like, I'm going to type this up right now and you have 5 minutes to read. And she typed it up and she's like, click, 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 click. We were not prepared and we all failed. That.
Aww.
But it was an eye opener to when the teacher says, you know, read, you probably should read. And when the teacher says that, I honestly physically just do not understand this as well. When the teacher assigns you the paper, like in our college, they always had like these like papers. They had like a couple papers a year you had to do, or like semester. Sorry. It's unfathomable, like the amount of people that just did not do them until the night before. Like, I don't know if that was a you person, but there was people that would just write a paper the night before and, like, turn it in. Like, maybe they're way better at English than I am, but there's no way. Like, I don't know how that's even possible. Like, I understand that in college or university they're probably going to do that. But, I mean, like, you know, like, if you have, like, 5 papers and they give you the exact deadlines where they're due, maybe you should start a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Before he tells you in class, like 2 days before, like, or you know, a week before, whatever. You should write.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if that's what you did. I will tell you for sure. By the way, Zach, of course, that's why I'm not streaming on Tuesday because I don't know how this is going to, or like Tuesdays in general. I don't think I'm going to do that just in general, just because I know there's going to be a lot of homework, and what I'm going to do, what I have planned at least, is Tuesdays, Monday right after school for advanced public speaking. I will come straight home and just do all my work, and then we do our stream at nighttime because that'll give me get home at 5, 5:30, 6, 7. That give me 2.5 hours to do stuff. That should be well, we'll see because my classes are once a week.
Yeah.
So if I can't get it done, then I could do it Tuesday, which is a long day, and come home hopefully and do it. That's why I just didn't schedule it.
Well, we can always move our streams around if you need to do like homework or something.
Oh, I'll definitely let you know on Monday, not this week, but next week. I'll probably let you know like on Saturday or on Wednesday because like if that class is like, oh, I need to do this, this, and this, I might have to like. So thankfully I have time scheduled. So Mondays is like pending right now until I know like until that Monday. I'll still stream that first Monday I have class. But I will tell you for sure that day if I will be able to
Yeah.
continue our Monday streams, which we will be able to probably just move around, of course.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure. That's the only thing that I'm nervous about. I'm not nervous about going to the school. It's gonna be the same. Just go to class and do everything they say in class, and then do the homework and the papers and all that stuff. But I just don't know how much there is going to be,
Yeah.
So that is pending, but I will let you know for sure. I had a bad dream 2 days in a row. Ooh, hate to hear that. But I will definitely let you know, Zach.
Good.
I know in the summer I'm going to be taking, I always like to take summer classes if they are provided, of course. Because summer classes are, honestly, summer classes are really nice. I don't know if you took any summer classes. I don't know if they had summer classes there.
Yeah, I had some summer classes.
But, like, isn't that awesome? Like, you get to do, like, a whole semester in, like, 8 weeks. Like, if you're just taking one, of course. If you're taking a bunch, I guess it would be really stressful. But, like, at college, I took 2 summer classes, and I should have probably took another one, so this last semester could be a little cooler. But it was really nice, because I took speech, and I took astronomy, and I had astronomy with my sister. But it was, like, so nice, because it was, like, you go to class for 3 hours a day, twice a week, and you get, like, everything done. And because, like, for me at least, like, if you're, like, this is once a week. Like, I don't know if you forget stuff. Like, especially for math as well. But having it, like, multiple times throughout the week, it's like you will be able to retain that information
Yeah.
a little bit longer. Or, because not many of my classes were comprehensive.
Yeah.
For the whole semester. Most of them were half the semester. So if half of a semester is in 4 weeks, I'm pretty sure you will remember that strange math equation, or the science equation. Oh my god, those were terrible. Because it was like math but harder.
Yeah.
It was not fun. Hello, Rampage. Rampage, you need to chill, by the way, mate.
Oh gosh, what's Rampage doing?
I don't want to discuss it publicly on stream.
Oh, okay, all right.
But
I'm fine with that.
Rampage, you do need to check that Discord later. But yeah, I will let you know. I hope it should be fun. I hope it's fun. Did you have fun, or was it just so stressful you didn't have fun
in
at
university? Oh,
yeah.
I had fun, but it was unbelievably stressful. I mean, it was insanely great. It was an amazing. Well, you guys know. I mean, I talk about how much I love college so much all the time. I mean, so it was amazing experience, but at the same time, it was so stressful.
Now, is that because you? Well, first off. Not to say that my education is less valuable, I hope. But mine is like, it's not, well, it is a government funded. It is a government funded thing. So it's not like Illinois State. But
Yeah.
my school is kind of a quote unquote smaller school. So maybe it would be less freakish. I'd probably not.
I don't know. I think it all depends. I've heard. I mean, it just depends. I mean, I've heard some stories about smaller schools who are just as tough. I've heard stories about schools that are super easy too. So you never know.
So yeah, yeah, I don't know. We'll find out.
It really has to do a lot with who the dean is. The dean sets the tone. So if you have a dean who's very hardcore, the dean of whatever school in the university you're in, then it allows the teachers to be really tough. So I'll give you an example. Like when I went to, this is master's, when I was getting my master's degree, I went to ASU. And ASU is one of the hardest business schools. You wouldn't think that, but because, you know, ASU has this reputation to be a party school, but the business school had a really tough dean who was trying to make a name for himself as a tough dean. And so, like, people in my class, people were crying in the hallways. It was
Honestly,
so
that'd
tough.
be me.
And so, and I had a class that the dean taught. And so, you know, he was really tough. And he came in one day and he's like, you know, I know that some of you people are having a hard time. I've heard that some of you people I think there's a lot of homework. Well, maybe you don't deserve to be in business. Maybe you should just go home because it sounds like you can't handle it. So, like, if that's your dean, you're in trouble.
Especially for business, too. Like I'm assuming production would be pretty hard.
Yeah.
Just overall, because like the deadlines and stuff. I have to bring something up in a second.
Yeah, but I appreciate that. I appreciate
I know
that
it is because at the end of the day, like if you're not doing good with the numbers, you're not gonna have a job. Like I guess you could kind of slack off if you're going to like some places, but like if you're like business, if you don't have money, your business isn't gonna be a business for too long.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I understand that, which is a very good core value. That's why you're like good on that. You were probably always good on that, but I understand. Yeah. Okay, so I was Watch Mojo posted a video today. I don't know how credible their writers are on there. I'm assuming they're pretty credible though.
Okay.
Watch Mojo just released a video, I think yesterday or today, about South Park. And the creators of South Park. And so how many hours? So South Park has like a 4 or 5 season, or 4 or 5 month period that they work on projects. I'm gonna be sleeping now.
Okay.
If you want to sleep, of course, you don't have to. Just let me know if you don't. But South Park, that crew, their average work hours are between 100 and 120 hours worked through that entire period.
Wait, what?
Of just work. That's their average. That is their average time worked between their season.
Wait, what?
Per week, yes, 100 to 120 hours. That is 14 like something a day.
That's insane.
For 100. Because I did the math and I was like, let me rewind this video real quick.
That can't be
And let me rewind
true.
this again. Because there's a bunch of videos of all the people sleeping on set.
Yeah.
Because of all the So South Park back in the day, they would work year round doing videos because they were all cutouts. And now that they're all animated and video generated, it's a lot easier for them.
Yeah.
So South Park has 6 days to create their next episode. So when let's say this week we're dropping an episode about Claude and Zach Daily Games.
Yeah.
Next week, say like they have to crank a video out pretty much right when that video gets dropped for the next video or the next TV or next episode. Like that same, it is crazy.
Yeah,
and here's the Silk Touch pickaxe back.
I'll take a look at that because that's interesting. Like that's not normal. I mean, like I worked on. I mean, I've worked really long hours.
You got that pickaxe, right?
Yeah, I got it. I worked
okay.
Really,
I just want to make sure. I don't want to test up here. Okay.
I worked really long hours, and I've worked on some pretty aggressive sets, but I've never worked on anything like that. Like that's crazy.
How much was your? How long did you work? Like, well, were you a PA at some time?
Kind
or did you just
of.
Eat that skep?
Well, I mean, I started as an assistant producer, and so, but like, I would kind of volunteer to be PAs to be on set, but I was kind of like the producer at the same time, and so, like the PAs kind of reported to me.
Oh, okay, so you were like the guy that ran the PAs. Like,
well, no, I was always the executive.
Okay.
So like I would work with the show producers, but I would kind of volunteer to be like, hey, show producer, I'm gonna be a PA on your set this weekend. But it's like I wasn't like a real PA because the show producer kind of reported to me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
But
you kind of did some stuff, but it wasn't like as crazy.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I'll send it to you right after the stream's over. Because I saw that and I was like, that's crazy. But at the same time, what they were talking about in that video, because they had like they were like, their sources and all that.
yeah,
That like it's different than like regular television because it's all animation.
yeah,
So obviously if you had like a set, you would just go grab us and then we'll shoot our lines and then leave. And there they would have to like draw everything that happens.
yeah,
And then draw it again. And then obviously they probably have templates and stuff, to save a lot of time. But from just that video alone, I was like, that's crazy. Like, that's a lot. But I guess just because it's such a short season, because they do 10 episodes now, a year, I was like, that's a lot. And they only missed one deadline due to a power outage.
yeah. That's
But like,
crazy.
but picture like just being so like I know everything's like pressured, especially with that. It's like you got to hire everyone back or whatever
Yeah.
for like that period of time. Like, oh, that's crazy.
On a different topic, did you hear or did you watch
I
PewDiePie's
did.
video?
I did,
His last
yes.
video before his break?
He says it's been good, but I'm gone or something like
Yeah,
that. That was like the best title ever.
I don't know about you, but I cried through the whole thing.
I was kind of honestly, just from him saying that, it's kind of like when you're going on a vacation at work and you really don't care.
Yeah.
Bye, bye, bye. You're waving bye to everyone that's gonna be there.
But
That's what it kind of like. I know that's what he wasn't not going for, but honestly, that's what it kind of seemed.
yeah,
And I was like, I
but
was sad.
the whole thing where he did the bro fist at the end.
I know I broke fisted, and I've never done that before ever, except for when he lost. And I was like, this is like, am I at that level? I was like, I never did that before, and I was like, this is what people do. Like, I did it for like the sad video, and I was like, I never did this before.
Yeah, what if he doesn't come back? What if he like takes his break and then is like, man, this is kind of nice.
He's
been through a lot, man.
I know 10 years without like he's done a couple days that he hasn't posted because of other things.
Yeah, but not many.
Yeah, not many. Like me and you haven't missed. Well, you missed a lot for your.
I missed a bunch in the last 2 weeks.
Doing the highlight in the 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But I don't. I understand. He has all the money that he'll probably ever need in his life if he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
But he should come back. But at the end of the day, like, he just got married and his honeymoon he vlogged on and
Yeah.
and like all that other stuff. I was like, bro, like that's like maybe him and his wife can go like do something fun, like go out of the country, get all their Japan house set up.
Yeah.
Have all of that like set up and then move stuff over. He's probably still going to be working indirectly, of course, doing his own life stuff that needs to get done. Because like with streams, you got to schedule everything around your streams.
Yeah.
Like if you want to go do anything, you got to do it before. Like yours is at the same time every day, which is great.
Yeah.
But I don't have that luxury. Because like I have to do stuff at like the random times.
At crazy times, yeah.
So, which is nice, by the way. I would love to be at that point. But just picture like just the craziness. I was sad though. He will come back, but if he doesn't come back, before he would quit ever, Zach, he would make some sort of good video at the end. He would probably pay some team of really good editors and do some really long sad goodbye before he's gone.
Oh my gosh, Claude, this looks so good.
Oh, I didn't even notice what you were doing out here, honestly.
No,
This is epic.
just like the view inside from here. Look at the view. Looking into the building. Doesn't it look so good?
yes.
Holy cow.
I love this. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is like the coolest terminal I've ever built.
Yeah, it's fancy.
Definitely. Like I didn't even think about doing this on Sub-City. Like we just did a basic building in City Yeats, which helped a lot, by the way, guys.
Yeah, no,
But
the
like,
terminal on Sub-City is
we,
like is a completely different kind of building. I mean,
yeah,
that's
no,
that
this one
that
is
was
not.
that I mean, that's way bigger than our building here, too.
Oh, it is. Yeah, no, it's huge. Yeah, I don't know how we even managed to pull that one off, honestly. But I don't know how we even managed to pull this one off either. I
Yeah.
would have never. Is this gonna end up even being a terminal, or will this just end up being like an office building?
No. This is the terminal where all the astronauts. So all the astronauts
Oh,
who are
all the
gonna
astronauts.
yeah, who are gonna ride on this spaceship, they're gonna come here to wait for their ride. I think it's the perfect building for it. You know, like just like you would come to a terminal to take a regular plane flight, you'd come to this terminal to take your space flight.
Okay, yeah, because I originally did not know what that was, Zach.
Yeah.
Because I knew this was a terminal, but I did not know. So, like, the astronauts want to be waiting here, too. Well, this is where they would be getting suited up, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I'm liking this a lot. This is, like, really fun.
I have some. Gosh, we're almost running out of time. I have like a whole bunch more questions about Fredcraft that I need to ask you. Okay, so we talked about the no carpet in the throne room. You also made some. You also made some other like statements while you were doing Fredcraft. You always make like these controversial statements, and you just kind of like throw them out there. And
yeah, sorry.
One of them, you said. You're like just doing something. I think you were doing something with like your traders or something, and you just said, "Diamonds are useless. Diamonds are useless." And then you went off and did something else. But like, what are you talking about? Diamonds are useless? What does that mean?
Yeah, diamonds are useless though. If you like, well, at my level, of course, because I have mending on everything that I own.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep in a second too. I have mending on everything that I own. So all I need is one set of good armor and put mending on it, and I have a guardian farm. So there's no worry for if I because back in my day, back in my day, there used to be a real struggle on diamonds. Diamonds used to be 20 times more valuable than they are now because the only thing you could get was diamond armor, and there was no way to repair it, and there was no way to do it. So if you were using diamond tools on a project, and you broke your diamonds, and you had there's no fortune, there was no enchantments. Like if you ran out of diamonds, and you were using iron pickaxes, and all these guys were flexing on you with their diamond pickaxes,
yeah,
just the basic ones, of course, because I was saying, like. You would be a world of poop.
Yeah.
But they're not entirely useless anymore. But they're like once you have one good set of if you have one good set of armor, you don't need to worry.
Yeah, I guess
you do not need to.
I guess I don't really understand what you're saying because like I wish I had more diamonds. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Maybe we're just too poor here.
Yeah, we have a lot of diamonds on this server though. Like a lot of them are mine, but if you need any diamonds, feel free.
They're all kind of yours, Claude.
Like I have at least like
they're
two stacks.
They're either yours or they're PvPs. You have PvP 2 stacks? 10. How did that happen? I have like
I don't know.
I think I have like 6.
Well, it's your first time playing craft, so don't worry, don't worry.
I don't know.
It's your
I
first
don't
time.
know how you got so many diamonds.
Because I have the fortune pickaxe, and then I just pick them all up, you know, and just multiply that, and ta-da! I probably found a stack of diamonds, and then I just multiplied them. Now, Zach, I had a different design here for this. Now, I want to kind of feel like if you can look up here.
I don't see you. Oh,
Now,
okay, all right.
I feel like we should do some again Japanese tree because I love them.
Okay.
How about this? Like here we do another Japanese tree, but this time we do it out of glass.
Oh, I like it.
And then over here we have these two duo doors like down here. So then you could still have your walking pathway out here if you wanted to. If you wanted to. I don't know if we were supposed to do that.
I don't think we need a pathway, like
Okay,
a second
so
story
I'll-
pathway or a second floor pathway.
Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted that or
No,
not.
I don't
so,
need it.
So like, is that a good idea? Maybe we
Yeah,
just do
no,
the-
I like it.
Like you know how like the Fred Cathedral and any cathedral ever have like those paintings? Like we'll have like a Japanese tree here and like maybe like a rocket ship on this one, and then like the lunar module, like where you land on the moon or
Yeah.
Mars or whatever, and have that here. Or we could just get rid of the Japanese tree because we already have one, honestly, and then do like just space things. Like we have an astronaut here, and then like a rock, like the space things in the glass.
Yeah. Question: how do we get up and down from the second floor?
Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Have you not figured that out yet?
I haven't figured that out yet on the library either.
Oh, okay, all right.
And the library has a less of an upstairs as well.
Well,
I-
what if we
honestly,
do? What
we
if we
could-
do
We could do.
glass elevators? How about that?
Oh yeah, you want to do a glass elevator?
Yeah, wouldn't that
Oh,
be
we'll
cool?
We'll have a glass up like over on the right side and a down on the left side, so we can have them like duo, and then you can see the bubbles going up, so it's kind of like.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta have an aquarium in here too. You know what? In this trading facility, oh man, we have a lot of stuff to do here still.
Yeah.
Have an aquarium, like, oh, that'd be awesome. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit more designs on this, and then we'll
I have another question for you.
figure out. Yes.
So you made another statement on Fred Crafts where you said Pepsi is the best cola. What
That's
is
a
that?
fact.
What is that?
That's a fact. Wait, are you saying Pepsi is not the best cola?
There is no way that Pepsi is the best cola.
There's no way. What do you mean there's no way?
Coke is clearly the best cola, and I don't know how.
No,
I don't know how your subs didn't or let you get away with saying that. Like nobody even like stopped you. I was like, if I was in chat, I would be like, hold up a minute, Claude. No way is Pepsi the best cola. Like, where'd you even get that?
It's a fact. It's not like I'm lying here. Pepsi is the best. It's sweet and it tastes good.
Well, I'm gonna have to disagree on that one.
Wait. Oh, do they not have Pepsi where you're from?
No, they have Pepsi. They have Pepsi here, but clearly, I disagree with that.
No, that's fine. I love a good Coke every once in a while.
Every once in a while, occasionally.
I,
Mikael's in my chat saying Sprite is better.
Sprite is Coke. Sprite is not.
It's
Okay, let's not trigger everyone today, Claude. I'm trying to figure out what kind of like curve I'm gonna do for this window here, so it looks kind of cool, and so it's not so small. Dragon also says cola's. You just said cola. Pepsi is the best. AJ says. I can't agree with Zach. Okay, Rampage. So I guess more people like that are currently active in chat, of course, that like Pepsi or Coke more. But honestly, let's be for real here. Isn't Shasta the best pep?
Shasta? Oh my gosh.
Have you had Shasta before?
Yes, it's awful. What are you talking about?
Wait, whoa. Time out. No. I'm just playing. Shasta's pretty good though, but it's not the best, which would be Pepsi. No, I like for me at least, I think Coke is too acidic. I don't know if you've ever heard this term before, but Coke is too acidic. Like, you can taste it burning your throat. What are you laughing for?
You can taste it burning your throat?
Yeah, can you not? Like, especially just regular Coke. Sprite is like, Sprite you can taste it too. Sprite is like something you mix with beverages.
Huh. I guess I never heard that before. But so you don't think that Pepsi's acidic?
From me drinking it, the best pop you can get, by the way, is fountain. Which, if you were getting a fountain drink, like from a real fountain, RC is the best. Like from one of those cylinder canisters that look like those oxygen tanks. That's great. But RC from anything else isn't great. Sorry, Dragon. Personal preference here, of course. But like Pepsi is just that. Like, it's just sweet. It just is sweet.
Oh my gosh,
Like,
Claude, I screwed this up. I put this column one block over.
Oh no.
Oh my
Coke
gosh.
can remove the rust off of anything. Yeah, you don't know it's acidic. Zach, have you never heard of this before? Have you, like, do you never see those videos where the guys put, like, a rusty nail in a bottle of Coke? Or in a glass, and then they see it, like, melt the rust straight off of whatever they're doing? Have you never seen that? Like,
Claude,
Coke not healthy.
there's a torch down in the ocean here. At the bottom of this pillar, there's a torch. Did you put that there?
Let me come see. RC is good though. Especially if you get, like, fresh. Let me see. Yates! Where's this at?
The bottom of this pillar that I'm at right here. Just go straight down, and there's a torch at the bottom. That's the weirdest thing. Like,
What,
how
in the
did that
ravine?
get there?
Oh, where is this at? Oh, we've been here before. I don't remember why. Oh, maybe when we were exploring the cave or something. Because these torches are on the left, so no, we came through this way. No, because left is to find your way back. So yeah, no, we were coming through the cave, and we got to this point, and we were like, screw it. And then we turned back. Or I did that. He's like, look, the cave continues here.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, shoot!
Oh, you died with me.
I died.
Zach, there was an air pocket there.
Well, I couldn't figure out how to breathe. Oh, shoot.
I got my pickaxe back. So don't worry.
Wait, is my other stuff down there?
I'm grabbing everything. See, the best thing about the Aqua Affinity update is that everything floats to the top.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about any of that.
Oh, everything's spread all over the place here.
Good thing there's not a dolphin here. You would think he would be eating everything everywhere.
Really?
Okay, I got all your stuff, sorry. Okay, so another thing, what is another thing that I triggered you on Fredcraft for?
Wait. Oh,
or another question. I'm gonna be standing here dropping all your stuff to your right.
Oh, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk. Oh, you did mention that your earbuds were hurting your ears. Do you play with earbuds?
No. Well, I do sometimes, but like for trucking, like I will listen to music while I play on stream, so I don't get copyrighted.
That's
so
what
I put
that's
earbuds
what it was.
and then put the headphones over it.
What?
And
wait, so you're playing with earbuds and headphones on?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't do that all the time. I only do that for really Do you want the silk touch pickaxe back? You're
No,
not
I
gonna die
don't
with
need it. You can keep it.
Okay, good. I think that's everything. There was a bunch of kelp. I left that in the ocean though,
Yeah, that's okay.
because we're recycling the environment. For anybody that was curious. Yeah, no, I'll play with it, like, especially for trucking simulator now, and well, am I sleeping in your bed? Sorry. For trucking simulator and Fredcraft sometimes. It's just nice to have, because like after a while, it honestly gets a little boring. Be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful.
Oh! How
It's
did
too
that
dark
happen?
in here. It's dark. He spawned underneath this.
Oh my goodness. How are we going to take care of this guy? But Claude, be careful. Be careful.
Gotta be.
No, the Japanese tree. No. No.
My axe, my sword broke. Good luck, Zach.
Oh shoot. Oh
My
shoot.
sword broke. Good luck.
Oh shoot.
I'll lead him away. Zach, kill him! I was about to say he turned around.
Oh my gosh. That was so nerve-wracking. We
My
almost
sword
lost
broke right there at the Ein.
We almost lost everything.
Yeah, that was gonna be a little bit bad. That could have been a lot worse than it did.
All right. Well, on that note, do you wanna end off the stream?
Oh sure. Oh, I keep forgetting that we don't go to 30 here.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's just, yeah, I do. Ghost block. Why? They said they fixed these. Yes. Thank you so much, Zach, for coming out and playing today. I do appreciate it, and we got a lot of stuff done. You got a lot done. I kind of died, and you died.
We both.
So you want to tell everyone about what you're doing here? Because I know we kind of briefly talked about it, but.
Oh, so we're making like an underwater training area. So like people are going to be astronauts going up into space. They want to train in weightlessness. So I don't know if we've seen those like NASA movies. Like they have these big tanks where people swim underwater to kind of experience weightlessness. So that's what this is. So we're kind of making an underwater enclosed area where that people can train in.
Yeah, no, this looks awesome. Like we'll have to get a conduit eventually, Zach.
A conduit.
Which we get by those nautical shells, and we have a Heart of the Sea. You put those together, and you could breathe underwater and mine stuff faster.
Oh, that would be so useful.
We will
this has been very difficult building all.
Yeah,
of this.
no, we'll have to grind. Well, we will have to grind for that, but we can get one of those, and then you could breathe underwater. And then when we do our training, we can stay under there indefinitely to train and build the spacecraft if we're going to build one down there.
Yeah, this is going to take me forever to fix because this column over here, I have to completely remove it and put it over one block.
Oh
I put
man,
it in the wrong spot.
Forever.
It's going to take forever.
Yeah, that's going to take forever. Yeah, there's what was it? Aqua Affinity. If you can get that on a helmet, you can mine faster. It won't let you breathe longer, but it will let you mine faster. And there's Respiration. If you get Respiration and Aqua Affinity, then you won't have to worry about air too much. So we'll try to see if I can get one of those next time. Because I have 24 levels. I might grind out and try to get one. Like, at the beginning of the stream, I'll grind out and try to get you a helmet. A good helmet, at least.
All right. I'm good with that. All right. Well, I like how this is turning out. This is pretty... it looks amazing.
I know. I also
made
like
the
little
front
circle
door
at the
you
top
made.
a little bit. Yeah, the front door was awesome. If you didn't think about that, I probably wouldn't have been as well. But so what I did was add these pillars, do the U, and then add the glass and make a bigger circle up there than I previously shown you, just so we can have those portraits in there if we could.
Yeah.
All right, Zach. I will see you on Saturday though with Ark Survival.
Oh yeah.
And what are we doing that day, or are we still got to come up with that? Any teasers?
I really want to get one of these bears. I don't know. Maybe we can work on it.
Jeffrey says we should do a speed run where you try to kill me. Probably not. Not yet, at least. All right, I'm gonna go talk to my chat real quick.
All right.
Microphone muted.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching on this Wednesday Minecraft stream. I stream every single day, so I'll be back again tomorrow with some Ark. Friday, what am I doing Friday? Oh, Fridays, well, I have to start a new City Skylines series, but I don't know if I'm going to be ready for that on Friday. I might stream 2 days of Ark because I haven't been playing, because I took 2 days off. So I don't know. Or I might do Just Cause 4. I don't know. You'll just have to see. I'll be streaming every single day, so stop by and say hi. Remember, guys, to do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.